Guys, welcome back to the channel. Get some sun with passing. Yes, we're all live coming at you in BENIDORM, and we've got the stag do with us over here, slacking. Because we're going to get a taxi back to the hotel, and I'm going to walk back and live stream it, you know what I mean? Slackers, I don't know. Right, we're having a damn good time in BENIDORM. Cuzza's over here. Have a look at Cuzza. He's dressed as a tangerine. Have a look at this. Can somebody let me know if the sound and everything's all right? I'll be coming through nice and loud. Cuzza's dressed as a tangerine over here. We got Sean, we got John, and we got Dave with no tops on. Girls, refrain yourselves. And then we got Baked Bean over here. He's covering himself in carrot oil all day. He's not generally that brown. He just ain't had a wash for the last 3 days, you know what I mean? He's come all this way just to buy a new pair of shoes. He's only bought 4 pairs out with him for 3 days. Guys, we are having a good time. Last night was a little bit mental. We went out, Cuzza Day, he stopped in bed at night. He went to bed at 9 o'clock and stayed in, you know. But that's Cuzza, that's what he does. We went out last night. We had a good time, like I say. We seen not Sticky Vicky, but we seen the Sticky Show, was it? The Sticky Show. Right. I've got now Julie here to read the comments, and these guys here have left the dog and bones back in the hotel room, so nobody else is going to be reading the comments. Comments as much as you like. I will try to read them as they come up on my screen. I might have to take my sunglasses off because I can't see my screen, to be honest with you. It's so we've got, let's have a look, 33 people on, 7 thumbs up. Guys, hit the thumbs up. We're going to do a bit of a walk and talk in a minute. These guys, like I say, are slacking. They're going back to the hotel in the taxi. I've got to walk the 2 mile back. Part-timers, they're all younger than me as well, apart from Baked Bean and Cuzza. I'm behaving at the minute. I'm on the diet coke, so if Julie's watching this, I'm not that intoxicated at the minute. This is my brother here. There's a reason we call him Gappy. Yeah.
Gappy Dave.
Bottoms up, folks. Bottoms up.
He was going out to Turkey. You're going to have his teeth done.
Damn right, mate. Turkey teeth.
I tell you what, folks, it's so hot here. It's ridiculous. How hot is it, Dave? I don't need the actual temperature. I mean, how hot is it? Is it hot?
It's hot.
He's looking on his dog and bone. He's just like Julia. He's looking at the dog and bone to get the info.
28 degrees.
28 degrees, Gemini says.
And that is...
Cuzza's creating after it from the glow off that shirt, you know what I mean? Put your glasses on, Cuzza. Let's have a look. They ain't on your head. He's had a few points spare with him. He nearly swore then. There you go, folks. The tangerine is out the kitchen and at the bar. Tango man, yes. Right, is anybody walking back with me, or are you going like leaving me on my lonesome? Silence is golden. I'm going now. Right now. Anybody? Anybody?
And you calling us a lie, mate?
Well, we know what we say, don't we? Get it down, yeah. Stick like that. Already have done.
Sean wanted us out. You've got to keep his profile off there.
He's wanted at home.
Wanted?
Why ain't he done the cleaning either? It's controversial, that is, folks. You'll understand that if you know us. Right, I'm going to, whilst you're drinking that then, I'll give them a view around the balcony and then some nice pretty sights and things like that. When they come back, hopefully you'll have supped up. I'm going to drink the dregs out the bunks, he's roasting. We have been on it all day, folks, so bear with me. Right, let me get me knacker cracker away and up off the chair.
Go to the castle.
Get away. The castle. You look ever so cute down there, Dave. Hang on a minute, let me just zoom in. There you are, folks. This you'll recognise him from Tenerife and Cyprus. This is what we call Baked Bean. By the time he's fully done, he looks like a barbecued baked bean. Where's your shirt, Dave? Yeah, I got it, have you? He's Johnny Boy just coming out of the bazaar. Have you been wee-wees again?
Of course.
You are going red round the shoulders.
Nah, never.
You are?
I never catch the sun.
You're catching the sun. You're burning. I don't know how, but you are burning. Guys, I honestly cannot see your comments coming up on the screen. I'm using an iPhone, and because it's so hot, the iPhone screen is dimmed. Janet, we got my mum's on. Tell Dave to put lotion on it. I can't read it. Trevor's on here, Trevor. Right, hopefully Julie's watching this and we'll be replying to your comments. We've currently got, I think, 61 people watching, 12 thumbs up. Guys, hit the thumbs up. I'm going to take you a bit of a walk up here now. I'll come back to you in a minute, folks. I've left my monies there. Let's take you a walk up here and show you a few sights. Right, we've already done all the bars. Now, the problem is I've done a vlog all the way up Levante. I've been to like several bars, most of them actually, and they'll be coming up in a vlog next week so you can watch it. And the idea was we was going to walk back and live stream the walk back. Unfortunately, the guys over there are all a bit of part-timers and letting me down, and they're going back in taxi, even though they knew that this was the plan in the first place. But let's show you the view of Levante over here, and it is absolutely rammed. It's chock-a-block. Have a look at that down there on the beach. I can barely see my phone screen. I've got my cable hitting against the gimbal. BENIDORM at the minute is rammed and the weather is beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. Look at the colour of the water. We'll have a walk around here. I do apologise that I can't see your comments. I literally cannot see my phone screen. Barely at all. I think Julie may be in the chat. I can't even tell you if Julie's in the chat. I can't see nothing. Have a walk up here. It's so hot, guys, it really is. Last night we got back to the hotel at 2:15 in the morning. It was still 29 degrees. So this is remnants of the castle that used to be here. Somebody's chucked a football down there. It's nice of them. So yeah, it's just a bit of rubble, to be honest. This is what I call the balcony. I'm sure anybody that's been to BENIDORM knows this area really well. Guy just walked straight in front of the camera. Don't matter. And over here you got BENIDORM Rock. Like I say, I'm going to be doing the walk back to the hotel. It's about 2.5 miles. I've walked all the way here just to walk back, but I'm quite happy with doing 5 miles. It helps me with the weight loss. Talking about weight loss, as you know, I've been doing the Monjaro and it's going quite well. Now, a lot of people are saying, Paz, can you update us on the Monjaro? How's it doing? So, let me pan it round a little bit. I promise you I'll pan you back round in a minute and give you the views. It's doing really well, to be honest with you, folks. I've upped from 2.5 mil up to 5 mil. The week I got back from Mallorca, which was 5 weeks ago, I weighed 18 stone 9, which is the heaviest I've been in quite some time. When I weighed in at the Slimming World last Thursday, I was 17.3, and I have behaved myself in BENIDORM. The things that I've been eating have been sin-free, and to be honest with you, I've only had 1 meal so far today, and that was chicken and chips. I ate half the chips, and it was a half chicken. There was nothing else with it. Yesterday I had a tuna salad without the mayo. Down in the restaurant I had steak, pork, and corn on the cob. Let's just pan you around so you can see the views. This is Poniente. You know, guys, absolutely gorgeous day. Look at that. Beach down there, little beach down there is rammed. Got the harbour, the port. Now I know this is supposed to be a stag do, but obviously it's daytime. We don't tend to get rat-arsed in the daytime because otherwise we'd never make the night time. Although I have done a fair few drinks already. That's the balcony. You can look out to see. You've got BENIDORM Rock out there as well. Peacock Island, I do believe it's called, or is that just something they made up in the BENIDORM series? Not too sure. Like I say, if you just joined the live stream, I do apologise. I can't see your comments. My phone screen is dim to the point where I can only barely make out what I'm actually pointing it at. So we're going to have a walk around here, get back down to the guys. Hopefully they've supped up, and hopefully somebody's going to do the walk back with me, because I think they're all going to bog off in a taxi. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the walk again. So from our hotel, which is the Dynastic, it's 2.5 miles. We've come up here. The idea was we was going to go to Tapas Alley and end the vlog that I was doing at Tapas Alley. But because I was getting a bit short on time and I was trying to rush to the restroom, look at this for a seagull. It's like a dino seagull, that is, isn't it? Massive. I tell you what, you wouldn't want that pecking at your face, would you? All your chips. You'd eat the lot. Yeah, like I say, because we've walked up in, it's took not long to get them out of one bar to the next bar, and that we didn't have the time to do Tapas Alley, so we've kind of settled up here. I'm not hungry because obviously the Monjaro's kicked in, Although, like I say, I've only had one meal, and that was 6 hours ago. So really, I should probably eat. I will try and get back to your comments in a second. Right, it looks like they're getting up off the bums, getting ready to move. Don't know what they're going to do. Let's get down these steps. Yeah, last night, so what did we do last night? Let's turn you around a minute, folks. So, last night, basically, we went out to go and watch Tony Scott, the comedian, but he had already started, so we skipped that one. And we thought we'd go back to go and watch Sticky Vicky's daughter doing her little magic show, if you know what I mean. We skipped that one as well because she wanted €10 each to go and watch her. Now, if you're in there, here's a little bit of a tip. If you're already in there watching Tony Scott, stay in there because then you don't have to pay to go and watch her. It's free because you're already in. So, watch Tony Scott, stay there to watch her if you're into that sort of things. We didn't watch her, but we did pop over the road and there was a show called Sticky Star or something like that. To be honest, it was like looking at a nude Barbie doll with extra big boobies. Pulling lots of things out of the crevices. I don't know how to say it politely, you know what I mean? Let's see how many views we've got on. So we've got 58 people, 17 thumbs up. Thank you very much for giving us a thumbs up. Guys, if anybody donates any money or anything like that, I'm not going to see it probably. Trevor's on. I can't get the comments up. Bear with me. After 60s, be careful with them weight loss jabs. There's loads of bad side effects. I've not had any side effects. I've done the 2.5 mil course, and now I'm on the 5 mil, and I've had no side effects whatsoever. I think it's literally just the media trying to scare people, because unless the media puts out scare stories, you don't tend to read it. So Julie's on them as well. She's not really had any side effects, no bad ones anyway. Where's Dave going? Dave, where are you going? You're going to jump off the cliff? Can we do it live on YouTube? I had no idea what he's about to do. No, I've had no side effects whatsoever. In fact, what I'm going to do is get you down here in the shade so I can actually read some of your comments. Let's get down there. If I can find a bit of shade. Right, get my sunglasses down, hit the screen. No, I can't get the eye coming up. Somebody needs to comment for the comments to come back up. Anyway, yes folks, so I don't know where Dave's gone. I was going to take him pictures with his dog and bone over there. So yeah, I'm going to do the walk back. I don't know what these guys are doing, but I'm walking back.
We're getting a taxi.
I know you are. Part-timers, you know what I mean? Well, I'll walk back and then I'll probably get to bed at 9 o'clock and meet you at around about 9 o'clock again in the morning.
Boom!
Yes.
And it's his stag do!
It is.
Going to bed, 9 o'clock. What's that all about?
Well, I was the one that lasted the distance last night.
Well, let's not go into that.
Yeah, well, I'll go into that, not live on air anyway. Right. Dave, what are you doing?
He's taxi as well.
Are you taxiing?
He's taxiing.
Huh? I got a clue what he's saying. He's in the distance over there walking towards me like the men in black. Or the men in the nude. I don't know what you're doing. I can't hear you. What are you doing? Right. See you guys later then. We're going for a walk with YouTube. Right. Ta-ra. Right then guys, we're going to get off then. We'll leave them to it, but they can do in the taxi. So, this is the church in Old Town. Placa de Castellar. I'm not going to live the entire journey back because I don't think the battery will last that long on the gimbal. I'll take you a little bit of a walk. At least you can sit, relax. Let me just adjust the gimbal a bit. You can sit, you can relax, get a cup of tea or a bottle of beer. Hopefully we don't lose any signal walking through here now. Comes to something, then you come on your stag do and they all decide to bog off in a taxi. They'll all go to bed now. Oh, we're going to walk down here then. You need to walk down this steep hill. Up here you got the old church. Let's just pan you around and give you a quick view of that. There's the church then. This is where we're at. I promise you I will try and sit down at the bar in a bit and try and read your comments. We've got 72 people on, thank you very much for joining us. Like I say, this was supposed to be a wet and wild adventure, but it's turning into me doing a walk and talk. Now what I'm going to say, make sure, let's get that around there, make sure you catch up with the vlog, only BENIDORM, this is a big one vlog. I get my arse spanked by a stripper, literally with a belt. I've just had it done. Julie's already seen it because I sent the clip to her, but it is coming up in the next vlog. We're literally all the way up Levante, going in bar to bar to bar to bar. We get to one that I can't remember the name of. We thought it was the Guinness bar, but it weren't the Guinness bar. And there was a pole dancer, and these guys paid her €20 to drop my kegs, get a leather belt out, and whip me 10 times. And believe me, it bloody hurts. Well, let's have a look. We've got Trevor. Oh, the comments disappear too quickly. I might have to get my other dog and bone out so I can log in and read them. Let's take the sunglasses off, not more help. Trevor Wade, Paz was the stripper man. Tommy Taylor, you know, Tommy, alright? Why don't the comments stay on the screen so I can read them? They just keep disappearing. I'll sit down somewhere and read them. So yeah, I don't know where the guys are, they're coming. We've got a police car behind me, I'll get out the way of him. Let's pan the camera around so you are looking at my ugly mush. Right, the phone is starting to cool down a little bit now. Mark James, how you doing, Mark James? You alright? Shirley, you like Boy George, Paz? Yes, I look like Boy George. And I do actually like Boy George as well. There's a loving in your eyes all the way. And if you listen to my lies, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who does not know how to sell a contradiction. You come and go, you come and go. Come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colours were like my dreams. Red, gold and green, red, gold and green. There you go, bit of entertainment. Anybody's birthday? No? Anybody's birthday? No? We'll find out. We'll find somebody that's got a birthday. You know what happens when we find a birthday, don't you know what I mean? Right, come on. Let's get down here, starving it up a little bit. Let's walk and talk. I hope you like the hat. I've got it because it matches the shirt. You too can buy one of these shirts. If you click the link down below or go to my shop, you can have one of these nice new trendy designs. Get it down, yeah. There's a couple of others as well. There's one that says stop messing about. And there's another one, something to do with breakfast. It's got 2 fried eggs and a sausage in between them. You know what I mean? Oh, that was quite cool to be fair. We're going to walk down here then. I don't know where they're going to catch a taxi. I think, to be honest with you, they're in for a little bit of shock when it comes to getting a taxi, because as far as I remember, last time me and Julie was here and we wanted a taxi, we had to walk around about a mile, nearly halfway back to the hotel, but we could actually get one from anywhere. So yeah, we're walking through Old Town, and it is quite busy. The time in BENIDORM is 10 to 6 in the evening. So all the restaurants are starting to fill up now. Have a look at this. Lots of nice restaurants here. I've had too much talking up here, like you're taking the atmosphere. 74 people on, 20 odd thumbs up, I can't see the screen. That's a nice looking bar there, British bar. Always got the British when you're in Spain. No need to do any Spanish. I like his shirt, that's a nice shirt. Oh yes, I like my large shirts. There we go guys, 29 degrees in the shade. Now we are in the back streets and that side is in the shade, so it's 29 degrees at 17:54 in the shade. It's a scorcher. Julie is on, I've just seen Julie's name crop up. Jules, hopefully you're replying to all the comments and that, because I can't seem to see them. And I've got nobody to back me up either, so I'm solo. Like I say, I'm doing a Timothy Dowd at the minute. You'll have to wait till I sit down somewhere before I can read your comments. So if you just joined the channel, this is my stag do. Paz's stag do. It don't look very much like a stag do at the minute, but last night it did, believe me. I can't really vlog the lively bits because I'll just get copyright strikes left, right and centre. What we'll do is we'll walk down here now. Hopefully I don't lose any signal going down there. And we'll get back to the beach, Levante Beach. Alright guys, you having a good time?
Yes, boy.
Yeah. BENIDORM #1? Yes, good lads. Go on then. I don't think there was English, I don't think they understood. Pack Smash Burger. Never been there. So these are your little back alleys in Benidorm. Lovely little Spanish alleys. I quite like the buildings. I know some people might say they look run down and that, but I quite like them. It's traditional. Trevor says Wendy. Julie. But he ain't, what's that, even took any cards out with him. And got not to get any more subscribers. Julie, I think you'll find, I have. I've been wearing my t-shirt with a QR code and quite a few people have scanned it. It's quicker than giving out cards. So if anybody out there, like I say, anybody out there Right, can you hear me now? Yeah, but it should come up in a minute. It should be. It's probably on catch up. Oh, there ain't a line going through it now. Sorry, guys, I hit the mute button. Sorry, I can't see the screen. Right, I'll go in then. It's all right. Right, hopefully you can hear me now. Julie's just rung me to say you've hit the mute button. That's because I can't see what I'm touching on the screen when I'm panning the camera around. YouTube have literally put the mute button right next to the camera change button, the camera flip button. You know, like your selfie, your main camera. They put it right next to it. Right, what are you guys saying? Can hear you now? Great stuff. Okay then. Basically, that little crowd there, back there, that was all cheering and everything. I asked them what they thought of Keir Starmer. And it's probably a good job that I did actually hit the mute button, you know what I mean? So we've got the City Sports Bar here. Absolutely rammed. And I'll tell you what, I've never seen as many people in BENIDORM. I want to come and say hello to you. I've got a question for you. Are you English?
Yes, sir.
What do you think of Keir Starmer? Yeah, good lads, nice to meet you. Right, see you later. That's the question to ask if you want a response. I'll just give them a bit of a wave goodbye, yeah. That's so funny, they ask the question and you get some right answers, I tell you. I like that shirt, that's a nice shirt, that is. It's got a nice tan as well, to be fair. Right, what I'll do is I'll have a walk over by the beach for the lads, if you know what I mean. I'm just looking at BENIDORM Rock. So yeah, beach is absolutely rammed. I mean, they're literally pretty much shoulder to shoulder, you know what I mean? I'm gonna walk up here now, carry on. So outside Modas M47, the clothes shop. If you've been to BENIDORM, you'll know where that is. So we're up the other end of Levante, literally Old Town is right there. We started up on the balcony up there, look. And we're gonna walk all the way down there. And we might not do a full beach walk. We might do some of the back streets. Possibly take you up the strip. That sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? You know what I mean? We're walking past Tiki Pizza. Does that say Tiki Pizza? Tiki Town? Oh, there's a pizza place next door now. I think the Manjaro's wearing off. I'm starting to feel like I need a bit of food. I ain't ate for about 6.5 hours now. So yeah, went in the Red Lion last night. That was absolutely horrific. I've got to be honest with you. There was young girls straddled all over the floor in the men's toilets, lying in urine. I mean, it's shameful. It really is. It's not. I won't be proud to be the parents. Let's put it that way. There's a lot of drugs going on around here in BENIDORM. I mean, the amount of times I was asked for Charlie last night, asked if I wanted Charlie last night, I can't count on 6 pairs of hands, I tell you. It was absolutely ridiculous. Every single time you went past anybody, it was, do you want Charlie? Or a balloon, if you know what I mean. And we ain't talking about making balloon animals either. So that's Tiki Town, BENIDORM. Not Surrand, it's not as popular as Tiki BENIDORM. This used to be Tiki Beach. These guys are having a good time over here. Playing the French Prince of Bel-Air. How many people we've got on? Let's have a look. We've got 104 people on. We've got 34 thumbs up. I've just noticed that Chris. I can't get the comments. They just disappear way too fast. Literally, the way the comments work on this is normally I'd have Julie reading the comments to me on her phone because she can get them up and they'll stay on the screen. Whilst I'm live streaming, they do come up, but they stay on the screen for about 3 seconds before they disappear, so I have to catch them really quick. And with the screen being dimmed as well because of how hot it is, it doesn't really work. So this is the Guinness bar that we was in earlier. So that means we're coming up now to the bar where I was whipped. Now, if you've only just joined the live stream, that's correct, you did hear me right. But literally, a stag party that I'm with paid €20 for me to get my arse whipped by a stripper. And it bloody hurt, I can tell you that now. Absolutely. It didn't actually, to be honest, when they actually whipped me, let's turn it back round again. When they actually whipped me, she whipped me, it didn't hurt. It was like a leather belt in a loop, and she's like, psh. It was sharp, but didn't particularly hurt. But it bloody stung afterwards, I can tell you. Right. Whew. It is a bit of a walk, I've got to be honest with you. But get the steps in, that's what it's all about. I've got a slight headache coming on. I don't think that's from the alcohol, I think that's from a lack of water and heat. And I can smell plantation. Oh, girls, I don't know if you want to see this, but I might buy Julie a bit of a gift, and she could do with a new apron. I'll only give you a quick glimpse at that in case I picks it up. Right, Pinza di Roma, that's a popular bar, look. Nobody in there. You come up to Moon Beach, that's Moon Beach over here, cocktail bar. Don't know if it's any good, never been in there. €11 for 2 tequilas, or 2 tequila sunrise, or sangria for €10. I have got an empty stomach, I can tell. The Monjaro's not telling me I'm hungry, but I can tell I've got an empty stomach. So I don't know if I'm going to have anything else to drink now until I've had something to eat. Otherwise I'll be going to sleep like because I did at 9 o'clock. Urban Beach, Gastro Bar. And folks, if you've never been to Benidorm, why not? Don't listen to the media. Yes, it is very lively, but it depends on what time of the year you come. And it also depends on what part of Benidorm that you actually stay in as well. Beach huts there. Look quite old-fashioned, they do, don't it? It's like, reminds me of being back in Blackpool. Although Benidorm's nothing like Black. Come on, which part of this looks like Blackpool? It does not look like Blackpool. Don't care what anybody says. Got five guys over there, burgers and fries. Johnny Boy earlier, he had a Burger King burger, and I'll tell you what, it was massive. Absolutely massive. So he's not hungry. But it's junk food, isn't it? Let's carry on walking down. I'll pan the camera up slightly, so I think I'm looking at the floor a little bit. Right, this next bar coming up on the left-hand side is where the stripper give me a good whipping. I don't think she's there now, thankfully, because she was chasing me around the bar. She was whipping my arms, she was whipping my belly, she was trying to get me nipples. She got my arse 10 times in a row, but I did bend over and let her do it because she'd been paid to do it basically, €20 to torture me. Yeah, so that's the bar, Penelope Beach Club. I don't think it's in there now, so I might give you a quick view inside. I'll put my noise cancellation on, hang on a second. There we go, noise cancelling is on. I'll turn it off again in a minute. So yeah, this was absolutely rammed earlier. And it was in a right mess as well. There was sick on the floor in the corner over there. It was all wet all over there. And the stripper was on the table over there. And I was bent over here, getting my arse whipped. If you have a look, if you join the Facebook channel, Get Some Sun with Paz, you'll actually see, because I've put the clip on there, of me getting my bum whipped. You know what I mean? Hola, you're right. Go on, girls. Rock it. That's it. Let me pan the camera around, I'll dance with you. There we go. Yeah, you're good. Am I good? I'm very sexy. Yes, come on. Nice. See you later, see you later. Good girl, see you later. Right, come on guys, stop messing about. Okay, I got the energy to be doing dancing. We've got the white line behind us here. Let me just pan the camera around, give you a view in there. Hopefully I've not hit the mute button this time. That's the white line. You've got the balcony up the top up there. You pan down there. Nice big sports screen in the corner. Bucket of San Miguel for €12. That's 5 bottles for €5. Not bad, is it? Let's carry on then. Let's carry on walking. We've still got a fair bit to go. Now, considering it is currently 6:05 in the evening, there's still loads of people on the beach. Now, when we walked down there last night, it was still light at 9:30. I can't remember what time it went dark actually. And there was still a lot of people on the beach at 9:30 in the evening. There's Heartbeat, Heartbreak American bar. Trying to see the screen. Have I still got the noise cancelling on? I have, yeah. I've got to be careful with copyright strikes and that. So yeah. Now if there is any donations being made, then thank you very much, but obviously I can't see them at the minute. But thank you very much if there is. Hopefully Julie will be doing her job and thanking everybody for either donating or making comments. And guys, if you want to, let me just pan the camera around a second. Hopefully I've not hit the mute button again. If you want to donate any money for drinks for me and Julie, and yes, Julie did get her share of it last month before she said anything. You don't have to do it through the YouTube donation button. If you will have a look in the description just down below, there will be a link to buy me a coffee or PayPal me. Now, you're better off, well, to be honest with you, we're better off if you donate any drinks or anything like that that you want to donate through those links. Simply for the fact that when you hit the donate button, YouTube takes something like 40% of the proceeds. So you donate us £10, they take 4 of it, we only get 6. You do it through Buy Me a Coffee, you get the full £10, as an example. So yeah, if you want to do it through Buy Me a Coffee, it's down in the description, just down below. And again, if you want to buy a new Get Some Sun with Paz t-shirt, you can get one of these, which is Get It Down here, or you can have a Stop Messing About one, or soon they will be available from Hank Marvin, Starving. They're not particularly cheap, but you will be supporting the channel, and I can't get them any cheaper. I've tried to get them as cheap as I can for you guys. I can't get them any cheaper, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're coming up to what I think is a brand new bar, the Jolly Roger. Let's have a look at this one. That's the Jolly Roger there. Another bar that is ram old. Ooh, it's warm. That's the Jolly Roger, guys. Plenty of people in there having fun. I'll just give you a quick pump back. I've just smelt sewage or something. That's how far we've come. We was up at that balcony point up there earlier. Let's carry on down there. Somebody was whistling me then. Hello. So we've got a fish and chip shop here. I could actually do that, couldn't I? Is it proper fish and chips? Now, I'm going to be inquisitive. Is this a proper chippy? Let me have a look. What I'm going to do is pan the camera at me because people might not want to be filming them eating. Is it proper fish and chips in there? Is it proper fish and chips? Like, is it like British fish and chips? Is it good? Is it good? Yeah. I might come and film it. Is it good? English, yeah. Is it proper British chips? It is. Sound. What's this place? Let's have a look. We've got the music going off next door. So this is, what's it called? The Daily Catch. There you go, the Daily Catch. Have a look in there. Here's your prices. They're all having a good sing-song next door. So I'll have to keep talking just to drown them out a little bit. Yeah. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Good lads, good lads. Have a good time. Come on, let's carry on. I can't stick around there too long, so I end up with a copyright strike. Absolutely fantastic atmosphere here. Absolutely love Benidorm. No better place to go if you want a bit of a party. If you want to be a bit boring along the beach all day, I'll stick around an hotel bar. You can pretty much go anywhere. If you want a bit of life and you want a bit of liveliness, you want a bit of fun, you want a bit of laughter, you want a bit of sociality, there's no other place better than come than Benidorm and look at the beautiful beaches. I'm like a walking, talking advert for Benidorm, I am. That beach is pristine. There's no rubbish on there. There's no litter on there. I can't see any fag ends on Benidorm. So, that keeps it pristine. As far as I know, it's raked every night as well by a few tractors. This is the inside by the Melia. I'm going to try and pick up the pace a little bit. It'll be midnight by the time I get back to my hotel. What are we on? 6:10. I'll get in yet, have a shower. I don't know whether I'm going to go straight back to the hotel because they're going to go down to the restaurant and have something to eat. I might end the live stream at the end of here and I'll go and find something to eat. Have it and then go back and get showered and changed to go out. Let's be honest, the restaurant food's alright, but it's a bit. Yeah. I mean, there's not. I have behaved, to be honest, food wise. Whilst I've been out here, I haven't been out here since yesterday, but I have behaved myself. I've done pretty well, I think. But I suppose because I've only had one meal so far today, which was chicken and chips. Yes, I know the chips are fattening, but there wasn't very greasy chips. It was from Mariano's, and that is coming up in the Benidorm vlog. It's where we start. It was very, very nice chicken. I do wholly recommend Mariano's if you fancy a bit of chicken. If you want breakfast, it's all right. It's a chicken place. So I had to have a bit of belch there. This bit of the beach ain't so busy. It's very colourful though. So this section of the beach here, all that there is council run. All your blue parasols you pay for. And then this section here is left for tourists to come stick their umbrellas up and not have to pay, which I think is a fantastic idea. If you want to go and buy yourself a brolly for the week or two that you're here, and you're able to use the beach free of charge, as long as you don't mind back carrying a big brolly around with you. The Jardin Mediterranean. These are the apartment blocks. Hotel symbol is coming up. This is another one I fancy stopping in. I reckon it's expensive though, it's 4-star. And these right on the front, have a look in the sea. I reckon them rooms are going to be quite expensive. And these bottom ones here have got their own dip pools. That would be a fantastic holiday, wouldn't it? Sitting there with your own pool, looking at that view. How much more do you want in life, you know what I mean? Right, let's see if I can give you a little bit of information about Benidorm as well, what the current prices are and everything. So, cigarettes coming out on Ryanair. Well, Bacca was $57.50 for Amber Leaf, but they've got none. Again, they had none. Cigarettes started, I think it was €55 for 200, but they got none. In fact, I pretty much had nothing on the flight out. They had a few paninis, some tins of pop and a couple of beers. So I ended up with a chicken sandwich meal deal from WH Smith's. I refused to pay that overpriced, inflated prices on Ryanair. The flight out here was all right. It was very rowdy, but it was all right. This behind me was being molested by Sir Dave, the one we call Baked Bean. Let me just turn the camera around a second. Dave, the one we call Baked Bean, was being molested to the point that when she got off the plane, she told him she wanted to R-A-P-E him. Which I thought wasn't very nice, really, was it? You know what I mean? Classy bird. And he couldn't run off any quicker, I'll be honest with you. Can't blame him, to be honest. Yeah, they're pretty much the lads. I'm glad we were sat where we were sat because the lads at the back of us, the girls behind them just didn't leave them alone the entire flight. They started shouting Paz as well, and they're like, Paz, Paz, Paz. So I put my earbuds in and switched the noise cancellation on. It sorted me out. Beer prices over here. Can you still get €1 a pint? Not in many places. You can in one or two, but they tend to be the dregs from the bottom of the barrel. You will get a €150 a pint, but most places you're looking €1.75, €2. Which, come on, guys, it's still cheap, isn't it? You get drunk on 20 quid. I mean, does anybody really need 10 lagers? Yeah, you get bloated after 3, I do. So we're just walking through now what is just pretty much hotels. That's why I've got you panned around looking at me. There's not many shops and bars and that to show you here. I'm coming up to them, they're just down there. I'm just motoring on. I'll pan you in so you can look at the beach. How about that? At least have a bit of scenery. Hopefully I've not hit the mute button again. There's the beach. So this is your disability platform here. If you have a unfortunate disabled nature, need wheelchair or mobility scooter access to the beach, you can trundle down this little platform here. And you can do a spot of sunbathing down there, or there's some nice shaded areas as well, so you don't have to burn to death. Lots of high rises here in Benidorm. It's quieting down a little bit now because it's that time of the evening where people start to head back to the hotels, or they've pretty much gone back to the hotels, to get showered and changed to go down for the hotel meal, the restaurant, which is where I should be heading now, but I'm walking down Levante. So I think I've still got about another mile to go. I'm kind of at the halfway point. So we've come from there, the balcony. We walk down through Old Town, we'll come down the alleyways. Hopefully I've got enough battery left in my gimbal and my iPhone. And we're about halfway down Levante now. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit, walk a bit quicker. I'm going to overtake these guys. Mark James, I thought you was in front of me then. I seen him in that t-shirt and his hair. I thought that was you. Hope that don't offend you, mate. Didn't need to. Right. Got another Modus M47 there. They know there's two of them. Maybe I ain't walked as far as I thought of that. Yeah, we started off today's vlog, like I say, in Mariano's. And then we came down to the frontier on Levante whilst we were waiting for everybody else to finish off the full English breakfast, which I didn't have. And then we started in Bar Soul Bar, which is one of my favourite little bars on the frontier. You get some good views. I have noticed that the price of the drinks have gone up and they're quite expensive in that bar now. Probably charging you premium rate drinks prices because they're on the front. How many people gone? We've still got 80 people with us. Thank you very much for sticking it out. Whew. I'm not going to keep you too much longer now. Obviously, you can pop on and pop off at your own free will. It's up to you if you want to watch. If you don't want to watch, I'll see you in the next one. If you do want to watch, thank you very much. There's not much to talk about here. There's not much to show you. You get down here where the rest of the bars are. The lively end was back up there. What we might do, shall we walk up there and get onto the strip? Come on, let's go up here. Oh, it won't be too rowdy at the minute, so we'll go up here onto the strip. I could do with something to eat now. My stomach's trying to talk to me and it's going, Paz, you might be a bit hungry, you know what I mean, kids? You might need to put a bit of food in you. So I'll walk up here. Let's get you onto the strip. It's not as good when I can't see your comments. It's not as good when I ain't got Julie next to me reading your comments out. I do prefer it when I can actually talk to you. That's why I do these things. I love talking to you guys. How's the stag do so far? It's not as lively as I thought it was going to be. I kind of thought I was the life of the party last night, to be honest with you. The rest of them was a bit bland. But, you know, I have had my arse whipped today. I'm just going to walk up here now. My stomach does feel like it's on the verge of rumbling. It tends to get like this with Monjaro. It gets to the point where it feels like you're about to rumble, but it don't actually rumble, which is what it's meant to do. Oh yeah, it's meant to curb the hunger pains, and it works, to be fair. It means instead of scoffing your face full of crap food all day long, you do actually tend to go a good few hours longer than you normally would do without scoffing. Right, where's the strip? Down there. Silver City's coming up. We're on the right bit, and I've got another. Have I got another street back? I think I've got to go. I have got to go another street back. Let's get over here. So the strip is 2 streets away from the front, second block. Now with the crossings in BENIDORM, you get a little bloke up there, and you usually get a down timer as well. I mean, it's fair. There's a bit of a gap there, so I might peg it across here. But you ain't meant to do this in Spain. It's classed as jaywalking. There's nothing coming that way, so we'll go across. Yeah, we're at Med 23 pub. Have a look at this place. Noise cancellation still on, so I'm good for that. Not many people in there. That looks alright though. There'll be Ramald later tonight. Do. I don't know if you can hear the tunes that are playing, so I'll hum them as I'm walking past. Alright. Having a good time? Good time, yeah? Yeah. Mr. Hardman sticking his finger up at the camera, and you know, we all do it when we've had a good drink, don't we? You get up here now. I'm going to shorten the gimbal a little bit because it looks like it might be a bit rowdier up here. It looks livelier than I thought it was going to be. Whew, I've even got people shouting things to me off the balcony. They see your camera and then they all skits out, are they? You know what I mean? Oh, let's get up here then. Planet Benidorm over the road. Over here got a karaoke bar. I think she's singing with him or something. That's Tiki City. That's the least popular of the three. Now, we're opposite the White Star. This is the Beatles theme pub, I think. Is it the Beatles? No, it ain't. The Bee Gees, isn't it? Who is he? Who's that meant to be? Right above the Marina Hotel. Right below it even. So the strip carries on up there. You've got the Rovers Return just over here. And we're going to walk down here. Now this is the area that we was in last night when we were partying. Like I said, there's a lot of music playing. We didn't go in Tiki City. Walk you down here, come on. You get a lot of these beggars around in Benidorm on the floor, the homeless people. It just makes you wonder, are some of them homeless or are they just Spanish gypsies? You tend to get an idea which the homeless ones are when you see them asleep on a morning in the shop doorways. You know, obviously they're homeless, but some of them are just Spanish gypsies trying to get a bit of money out of you. You've got the Shamrock up there, you've got the Irish bars up there. Alright guys? No, I'm doing a live stream, mate. I'm doing a live stream. No, I'm alright, thank you. Yeah, we'll try to be pulled left, right and centre into these bars now. Now we're coming up to Broadway. How many people have we got on? 94 people watching. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Do appreciate it. I'm just going to check my bag because obviously it's hanging behind me. And in Mallorca, bear with me a sec. In Mallorca, they tried to rob me. Robbing bar stewards. Right. Bring it round a bit. And as I'm on my own, I can't keep my off in. That's the railway. That is a fairly new pub, I think. I've never seen that one before. Get people in there. That will be absolutely rammed out later as well. I might visit that one later actually. I didn't notice that last night. Walk on, go towards KFC and the Queen's Arms. Let's see how many steps I've done today. 24,000. How bad is it? 24,000 steps. So this is, I think this is the square. Yes, this is the square. No, this is where we was last night. So you got Broadway here. And then down here, you've got Chaplin's, just on your right-hand side there. This area tonight will be absolutely monstrous. It'll be heaving with people. Now, the big nightclub that we was in last night, which was absolutely heaving full of people and mega loud, but also very impressive as well, was this one here. This is the Beach Coma. This is the new look Beach Coma. It's all been renovated. The lighting system in there and the DJ and the sound was absolutely superb. That's the Beach Coma. I'm going to walk up this way a bit. If I'd have carried on down the street I was in, you'd have gone, ended up going past the, and show you up here. So that's the Beach Coma. In there, he's absolutely superb, like I say. No, I might need to take my sunglasses off in a bit so I can see what you're doing. Yeah, that's the Beach Coma. And you got, this is what you call the square. Oh yeah, you alright? You having a good time in Benidorm? Yeah. Brilliant, brilliant. Have a good one. Up here, you got the square, the dance club. Hippodrome. Right, we'll take you up here. And we'll go right. Because we're stopping in the Dynastic. And I think that street will come out pretty much by the Dynastic. You've got Cafe Benidorm on your left hand side here. I'll show you that in a second. Another, is it Irish bar, Hippodrome? It's in Irish colours, dead at the minute. Probably eye open. I could do with a wee soon. Might have to nip into a bar. This is Champions. And on your left hand side you've got the famous Cafe Benidorm. This is a very popular nightclub. But it does all Motown and 60s and that. It's not particularly like a Bump, 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 bump sort of nightclub, if you know what I mean. It's more YouTube. All right, this is a good place. Is it busy on a night? Is it busy on a night? Is it full? Hang on. With Paz. You can see yourself on there in a bit. Go on, guys. That's how to get them on. I want to see themselves back on it in a bit. So yes, that's Cafe BENIDORM over there. We'll keep talking because we've got loud music playing next to me. So in front we have got the Orange Hotel. Me and Julie have stopped in there before now over Christmas. And up there you used to have Sinatra's, but I think it's closed down. Camden is here. So I'm walking down here then. Loads of music. I've got to be careful now. I've just got to keep talking, even if it's just random shots. I've got to keep talking. Otherwise I'm going to be demonetised. Let's carry on down there. Now, with the demonetisation, I have actually found out from Mr. Timothy Dowd in Tenerife that if you do get demonetised, but you didn't purposely put the music into the video, it was just background music, then you can actually submit a dispute and say it was background music. I'll tell you what, guys, these samosas smell absolutely gorgeous. Look at them. They smell nice, them do. Might pop back one of them later. Unless you do one that's got no fat in it, and then I'll probably definitely pop. Yeah, I can't be eating them, can I? Do smell nice, though. Right, let's have a walk down there. Hopefully, we're going to come out by the Dynastic, which is by them two big massive high-rises there. Ooh, so we've currently got the Hotel Cervicon Group Venus 3-star Hotel Superior on the left-hand side of us, which is just beyond the sun. I'll walk down here now. Little place to eat there. You've got Hotel Gold Arcos, which is a 4-star Superior. I'm just going to pause a second. Oh, I'll tell you why in a minute. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I actually paused a second there, bear with me. Pan you back round. I paused a second there because I had a feeling I was being followed, and I think I was. There's a Spanish girl that's just gone down the alleyway behind me. And I think when she realised I'd paused and looked at her, she knew. I knew. And you got to be careful. In Benidorm, you have to be careful. I love the place. You need to be so careful. There's so many pickpockets about. So many people trying to scam you and everything. But there is everywhere. There is in most of these resorts. There was in Mallorca, there has been in Cyprus, there has been in Ibiza, there has been definitely in Tenerife. There's plenty about around here again. So we're at the Royal Arrow. Oh, yeah, you alright? That's the Royal Arrow. Is it good in there? Is it very good in there? Very good. Yeah? Brilliant. I might come and join you for a drink in a bit when I finish this. You going to buy me a drink? Okie dokie. Right. Might come back in a bit. Is it a doggy? Oh, doggy. Okay. I thought you said he was into doggy. Right. See you later, thank you. See you later. Right then, folks. I thought he said he was into dogging me. Oh, yeah, you're right. I missed it. Oh, yeah, you're right. I've got people waving at me and I'm missing them. Right. Carry on down here then. So the Hotel Presidente. Down here you got the strip again. Now what I might do, I don't think there's much that way. In fact I can see, is it Morgan Tavern in front? I can either go down that way past the Red Lion. In fact we're going to do that. I think it's a bit more, more of the popular bars down there. We'll do that. Like I say, thank you very much for sticking with me guys. I've still got 90 odd people watching. That's fantastic that is. It makes the walk worthwhile. I mean obviously, if I'm doing this and there's only 3 people watching, I've kind of wasted my time, you know what I mean? If I've got hundreds of you watching, which I have, that makes it worthwhile. Because obviously I won't paying for this, because I make a bit of a living. But at the same time, you know, I love talking to you guys, and unfortunately I know I can't read your comments because I can't see them coming up on the screen. I've not got Julie with me to read them out. And I know I'm reiterating what I said earlier, because some people might have only just popped onto the channel. But that's why, if you're commenting, I can't see them, but hopefully Julie's there replying to them. Oh, it's been a long little live stream, this one, folks. A lot of the bars have got these mist sprays as well. They're great for cooling you down, but I don't particularly like them spraying into your drinks. I mean, is the water that hygienic? I don't know. I've got an headache now and I've got no pills to take to cure it. Over here you got the Loch Ness Fun Pub. We came in here a few years back over Christmas. I'm going to take the noise cancellation off. There we go. Take the noise cancelling off. As long as I keep talking I should be alright. And like I say, from Mr. Timothy Dowd, I have learnt from one of his live streams. We've got a hen party here by the looks of it. From his live streams, I have learnt that you can always say it with background music, not intentionally put in. Oh, it's just let me concentrate on crossing the road here. You got the red line over the road. We were in there last night. It was absolutely banging. You got the booking Bronco. You had all the girls on there on the booking Bronco. Just cross the road again. I'm sure I'm going to get run over the maniacs round here. Yes, that's a booking Bronco. This is the strip again. Lots of people in there again. You can have a go on that any time of the day. This is the one that we watched last night. Sticky Star, not the Sticky Vicky. But she's on live there tonight at 2 p.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning. That's who we watched last night. Obviously I can't put her on YouTube. I will do in the vlog that I did earlier. I will actually put clips of her in there. But obviously it'll have to be a bit pixelated. Sorry boys. Rockefeller's over the road. This will be swinging later. When we was down here last night you couldn't move, it was shoulder to shoulder, it was rammed. I was literally keeping my hands in my pockets to make sure nothing went missing, if you know what I mean. Whew. Yeah, I am definitely in need of food now. So I might stop at the Green Door and get something to eat before I eat the hotel. Got Jail Rock over the road, Insomnia. That's the Insomnia that had the pole dancers outside yesterday. That the lads seem to be very interested in looking at. What was that one, wasn't it? I think it was that one. Looked like that one. I don't know, I've had a drink. Oh, there's one on there now. Have a look at that, folks. I'm going to zoom in a bit for you. We're all adults in the room, aren't we? And she's got clouds under it. I'll tell you what, it stinks here next to these bins. It absolutely stinks. Let's carry on. Them bins reek. They did last night as well. Oh. So I've got my hand over my face because that reeks, so I feel actually like I was going to puke there. See how across here. 28 degrees still. In the shade. The Crown Pub is over the road. Very lively. Already. There you go, boys. And next up we've got Hotel California. I'll have a walk in the road and hopefully not get run over. This is Hotel California over here. We'll just have a look left and right, see if we can get across the road because all the bars are this side. There are, folks, loads of people sitting in there. Nice bar, this one. Been in here quite a few times. Had a good drinks in here. It's a nice atmosphere. Good music. Nice drinks. And the guys are always here willing to give you an hand to get in there as well, aren't you? Yeah. I'll see you in a bit. Come on then, folks, let's carry on a bit. Tragedy! I thought you was rubbing that for me then. Good lad, good lad. See you later, have a good time. Sorry if it sounds like I'm shouting down the mic. So we come up now to the Western Saloon. Just check me back behind me again. This is the Western Saloon bar here. Now this is the extension bar to the player, the Ambassador Player Hotel. Loads of people in there. This place is always rammed. Any time of the day you will not get a seat. It is rammed, chock-a-block. Yeah. Fantastic. Hello, you alright? Fantastic place. Brilliant music in there. There's a big nightclub in the back as well. Loads of people in there. It's a big room as well. You get plenty of people in there. The music absolutely banging. Sitting down there and then looks like she's already had a skinful. There's Kenny on walking up here. You've got the wild duck on the right hand side. Oh, I've got a dry mouth now, I'll tell you. Now, this is the Player Ambassador 2, or the Ambassador Player 2, whichever way you want to see it. 4-star hotel, and me and Julie have stopped in that one as well. It is a very nice hotel, to be fair. If I can, I'll try and get you a gander at the pool area. Sorry, buddy. I'll try and get you a gander at the pool area. I don't know if I'll be able to, though, because it's all sort of blocked out like this. But I think there's a gate up there you might be able to see through. Got the wild duck over the road there. That'll be rammed later as well. I do need some food now. Let me pop the camera up over and see if you can see anything. I'll extend the gimbal. I don't know if you will. Can you? I don't know. I can't see nothing. I don't know if you can see anything. Anyway, that's the Player Ambassador. Sorry for the shakiness, just adjusting my gimbal. Let me just centralise the camera a sec. There we go. Oh, mobility scooter nearly knocked me over. I tell you what, I drove too fast on the footpaths. And then you've got John and Jobs just over the road. That's supposed to be a good place to go and have some food. Then you've got the square. I might take you out and walk it all the way up to the green room, if as long as the batteries do not last. What's my gimbal doing? My gimbal's yellow, so that's good. So I'll take you up to the green room. My mic is still on, yeah, good. And I'm going to sit in there and have something to eat. This is Player Ambassador 2. Player Ambassador 1, sorry. With the pink balconies. Very trendy, very modern, very nice. He's giving me a wave up there. Come on, let's carry on. Like I say, we've stopped in that one. I've filmed it. If you have a look back on the channel, if you want to have a look at the review, it was only a couple of years ago, so it'll all be modern and up to date. I do recommend that hotel. Very good. And you've got a Waikiki bar. Tropical bar, we have been in there, but only a couple of times. Talk of the Coast is just down there. In there where you'll find a couple of comedians of an evening, some cabaret acts and that. It is mostly cabaret in that one. Ooh, you can walk straight through there, straight to the beach. Well, actually, you walk through there and there's some shops behind it. And then the beach. This will be absolutely banging later. And you got last stop. At least you can say you've seen somebody that's done a live stream the full length of Levante. There ain't no point doing all of the beach because it's kind of hit and miss with the bars. And then you got Morgan's, the world famous one and only Morgan Tavern. Now this is the Neptune's bar in the TV comedy BENIDORM, which apparently is coming back to our screens for a new series. Some of the BENIDORM cast are meant to be out here. I've not spotted them, but I've only been here a day and a bit. So that's Morgan Tavern. Let's have a show you what's on. You got Matt Fisher, Party Animal. You got Take That. They are very good. Me and Julie have seen them. They are very, very good. You got Queen Forever. They're extremely good as well. Matt Fisher. I'll be honest with you, I ain't so keen on that one. I'll tell you the truth all the time. Don't know who they are. Don't look like my cup of tea. William Gallagher. I think I've seen him actually. I think he was actually very good. Maria G, not too sure who she's meant to be. Probably general pop and stuff. And then you get Elvis and Tom Jones. I'm interested in the Tom Jones bit, not the Elvis bit. I'm not really an Elvis fan. I will sing a bit of the Elvis, but I ain't bothered. Flash Hotel just opposite there. We've stopped in that one as well. Again, nice rooms. Didn't think much of the food or the pool area, to be honest, but it has got a great view of the pool outside the back of the Sol Pelicanos, which is again the hotel they use in the hit series BENIDORM, but they only use the pool area, not the actual hotel. And then you got the survey group Calypso. We've not stopped in that one. We did think about it, but we haven't. And just beyond there, you got another hotel, which I can't remember the name of. And there's a buzz in the way. And then just up this street here, at the back end of Player Ambassador, you've got Uncle Ped's. Now, although I can't see your comments, I can probably hear people saying to me here, Paz, go and have a look at Uncle Ped's and see how much the price of a pint is. So let's go and do it, come on. I don't even know if anybody's actually asked that, but I should imagine that one or two of you probably have done. Let's go and do it, the video's for you. Whew. I am hungry now. So yes, Uncle Ped's is up here. You got the first bar, which is the bar for the Player Ambassador. And then you can see Uncle Ped's in the distance. We'll walk up there and then we'll walk back down on that side. We'll walk up a little bit further and then we'll end the live stream at the green door. I've got to walk there anyway, I might as well keep you with me. Oh dear me, I've got a headache now. Still 90 people watching, thank you very much for sticking with me. I do promise I'll try and go back and see if I can view your comments. So at least I know that what you guys have been saying to me. I'm sure you got Julie with us as well. Unless she's gone off doing something else now, I ain't too sure. Julie, if you're still there, just pop a comment and I'll just watch the comments and see if it pops up. So I know whether you're there or not. Ooh. Reception's good around here anyway. So we come up to the Explorers Club now. Now this is the bar for the player, the Ambassador Player Hotel. Nice bar to be fair. Not particularly cheap, but nice. We're gonna have a walk up to Uncle Ped's. Show you the prices in there. I am going to be knackered tonight, I am. Let's have a look at my watch. So we've got Jill's is still on, okay. In here still, but you're a bit boring. So reading my Kindle at the same time. Well, it is a live stream, dear. I can't cut bits and come back to you when the interesting bits come. Just going to show you Uncle Ped's. I'd run up to it, but I'll tell you what, my legs are giving me. So my watch is saying I've done 5.9 mile. That's decent, isn't it? Oh dear. I bet the rest of the lads are thinking, is he still live streaming? Yep. There's the Riviera over the road. It is one that we've looked at stopping in, but we've not got there and done it yet. A bit of a funky looking hotel that one is, isn't it? And here we've got Uncle Ped's. Always popular with the British because it's cheap. I mean, I ain't going to say nothing about the quality of the beer. It's probably the dregs at the bottom of the barrel. So what we got? You can have an Amstel bucket of $7.50. You get 5 bottles in there. You can have Self $9.50. Heineken's $9.50 and Desperados is $12.50. And see how many people are in there. There's quite a few people in here at the minute. So a pint of Amstel at the minute till 7 PM is €2. Cheapest pint up there is €2. So this used to be the bar. That used to be a euro a pint. This is now a €2 a pint bar. So yeah, that is Uncle Ped's. We're over there in October, can't wait. Trevor's, this is Stag or an education video. It's an education video at the minute, so I've had to walk all the way back. Ooh, right, what I might do is actually end this one a little bit earlier than I said. I ain't going to take it all the way to the green door. Because otherwise I'm going to be walking past the same bit that I've just done. So guys, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Obviously I can't film the stag stuff because I ain't taking this equipment out with me on the night time.
Right, mate,
you're on this side, you're on this side. Hey. Camera's pointing this way. There's always one early, you know what I mean? Right, yes, so guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm going to go and get some food now because I'm more than starving. And I'll see you in the next one. TTFN. Say it, Jules. I'm sure she will in the comments. See you later.